And we're back with another episode of the group chat. It's your boy B Scar, aka Beach, with my dog, DJ, aka Deej. What's happening?
What's up, man?
Before we hop into the show, we got a hell of a show today, but um, I'm glad to hear that rehab's going well. I know that it's been a roller coaster over the last couple of weeks. What's
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what's the experience been like? I'm also curious what's on that rehab sheet. How long is a rehab taking you through the day? What exercises and then like mentally, bro? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Just trying to learn new plays and playbooks, and then just getting used to everybody, new teammates and stuff like that. So it's going well. But because you can get real like isolated in that rehab moment. You can get like real isolated, just checked in on yourself. But it's going good right now. It's cool getting to know the guys. That rehab she's like a page and a half. I start early in the morning. I get there like I'm getting up like 6:15 right now. I'm there like probably like 6:40, getting breakfast and stuff, and then I just start doing the old warm up. Whether it's game ready or not game ready, but on the what's it called? The little like actually it is the game ready. They have the heat version.
Oh, they got the heat
So
version.
yeah, they do the heat or they do the heating pads for those for a couple minutes. Do a little flush. Then I go to meetings and I come back and just try to get more of the fluid moving out the knee and the swelling out certain parts of it. That way we can just work more and just really get after it. Um, and then on the bike, getting moving, started to do. There's some. They. It's kind of funny because it's challenging because it's some different stuff that I haven't done. So it's like it's cool. 'Cause, everybody attacks rehab different. So it's like it's some different ways of moving. I think it's gonna help. I think the way they're going about it is gonna help. But it's just definitely some different like exercises that I haven't necessarily done. So it's kind of cool experiencing it not only on my messed up leg, but also experiencing some of those exercises for the first time on my good leg and like knowing that I'm really not that far off as I think. I think some of the feeling and the awkwardness that you have sometimes kind of throws you off because things don't necessarily feel immediately like, oh, this is how it's supposed to feel. But I mean, if you check, I'm doing a good job trying to feel myself and make sure that I'm watching like what I'm doing, even though I can't necessarily feel if I'm doing it right. Because like sometimes when I'm doing like A skips or things like that, you don't necessarily
Mhm.
get the rebound and shit like that
Right,
off rip. But
right.
filming it, I'm doing them right. So I'm happy with the result of what I'm doing. So it's just more stuff like that, bro, and it's going well. It's just long cards. They are long as hell. Between that, and then I have to still get my lift done,
Right.
which is like I'm there until like today. I didn't leave until like 2:30.
Oh yeah. It's a full day.
Yeah,
That's a full day.
yeah. So I'm getting up about getting there about 6:40, leaving at 2:30,
Hmm.
and but the food's good. Things are good, man. We actually had some jerk chicken. We had some oxtails today.
Oh yeah.
Some peas and rice.
Shit,
They did not have cabbage. It was some marinated citrus vegetables, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
shit,
So
you a better man than me. I would if that was for lunch, I wouldn't be wondering what's for dinner. I would have me a little
I
box in that
I gotta bro, I gotta take advantage of this go box. I have not been taking advantage
bro.
of it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if it's some good shit like that, you can warm it up when you get to the crib.
That's what I'm saying. Actually, I don't even. I just wait. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I gotta double up. I'm tripping.
Double up.
I'm
Double up.
tripping. That's what's going on. They actually have to go boxes there for us to take too. They encourage it. I'm losing it.
Hey, that's all right, man. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. One thing that you said though that I do want to call out, I think it's fascinating to me, is that the philosophies of rehab across the NFL can be so different,
Yeah.
right? And it's not just the NFL, but it's any league, it's any physical therapist, any practitioner of rehabilitation. Everyone has their own philosophy that they've learned. They had
Mm-hmm.
teachers. They come from different trees, and understand the science and the art of healing the body just a little bit differently. So, you know, honestly, you can have drastically different results depending on which organization that you're with, because
Yeah.
you know maybe in Cincinnati the program wasn't as helpful as the program is now for your particular body now in Detroit, right? And so you could be on a better road versus it also could happen the other way, right? You could have a guy that's with the Chargers, and his body's being treated in the way that's kind of uh, more conducive for his healing, and then he ends up going to the Raiders, and like their philosophy is totally different and shocks his body. And that it's an interesting like kind of intricacies of uh, going from team to team, and how that can end up influencing your health and then ultimately your performance.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the crazy part. And then like you said, you don't. And sometimes it's not even necessarily like theirs might be better, this and the third. It just you're not used to doing it the way that some people do it, and so you got to get used to that. And like you said, your reaction might be different at the beginning, and then you got to give it time. You're like the whole body's in a shock. It's just crazy, but it's crazy because I mean, there's obviously certain things that you do that everybody does, but then it's like there's also different stuff in different areas that people attack and how they go about it. So I mean, honestly, I've been really impressed with just talking the way we've talked through it and the things that we've talked about. So I'm really encouraged, and their just knowledge of the rehab part of ball, because I mean you got a lot of different people in there,
Mm,
so everybody has a different knowledge, and everybody seems like they're pretty studious about what's going on. So
yeah,
they seem like they're taking like all the right steps to be a really really good program, and I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've definitely, like I said, I've done some things I've never done, so it's a little bit more challenging. It keeps me engaged every day,
yeah,
which is cool because you know how rehab can get, it can get redundant as hell. But being able to be engaged every day and talk and mess around a little bit has been fun.
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, for me, it was always the more information that my PT or like whoever's giving me my treatment, the more information around why we're doing certain exercises, or like uh, the outcome of these certain modalities that we're doing as we're treating you, like the more I can understand why, the more I can like buy into what we're doing. And so it's good to hear that Detroit is and their staff is sharing those
Yeah.
the whys behind the method behind the madness, so that you can really dig in.
Hmm.
Talking about digging in, we we had I was gonna say the goat was getting dug into last night, but we could just we can just pause that. But the Tom Brady live roast on Netflix was last night.
Man, yeah. I checked in, man. It was crazy. Hey, it was funny. It was super funny. Yeah, there was moments where I was like, "Ooh, this is tough." But I mean, hey, he took it on the chin, man. Pause. And he brave, man. Hey, that's awesome though that he would do that. Because I mean, we all know Tom. He had a super secretive, relatively secretive life, but he's just himself now. It's good to see him lay back and just be himself and just hang out and just sit up there and just take the jokes and roll with all the punches because there was some haymakers thrown out there. It was hilarious. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, they had a good lineup of folks.
Yeah.
That was good. They had Kevin Hart hosting.
Mm.
Will Ferrell made an appearance. Ben Affleck. You had all the Patriots dudes, obviously. You had Edelman and Gronk and Belichick and Kraft both doing the cheers at the end
Yeah.
in the beef. I could tell that beef ain't squashed, but they cheers though. They cheers. I think Kevin Hart did a good thing right there with the cheers, but the beef is squashed.
Still live in effect.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But it's cool to see both of them in that light. See Bill in that light, bro. Because Bill, I mean, obviously we don't know much about his personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody got to know much. I really hope he do the Pat McAfee show this fall if he really not doing nothing. Like that would be so funny, bro. Just because he seemed the last few times I've seen Bill out, he's been funny. Like and I like this because I know he's smart. So I'm sure if you add those two together, he's probably super witty. And I'm always good for like a witty person. I think that like those people are hilarious to me.
Yeah, I like a witty joke myself. I do like a witty joke. What I enjoyed was at the end when Tom Brady then started roasting everybody else. I felt like that was like a take the whatever kind of mask or shield Tom Brady has always kind of kept around himself and his personality, and he just kind of
Yeah.
let it all hang out. Pause.
Yeah, he's super fiery, bro. And it's like it shows a little bit of competitiveness too, because he has some good ones. He went in on everybody. He's hilarious, and you know what I'm saying. He was sitting back waiting on this moment. He's like calculating. He's like, I got you. Taking a sip of his drink. He's like, I got you. It's good, but
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you. Don't worry. I
Hmm.
like it though. I wonder if he picks those people or if like they just pick people.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Like, because I'm on the production side of things, right? So I'm seeing the camera, I'm seeing their eyes, and they're clearly reading the teleprompter, right? You're not coming off with those jokes off the top of your head.
Oh,
Nobody.
they're not.
Oh no, it's teleprompter.
Oh,
Because you can see, especially
I know. I thought some of them, but
you
like,
can notice it with everybody, but especially Robert Kraft, and
yeah.
the why he looks directly at the camera is because there's the words right there for his joke. And so for Tom was really he was super smooth. Didn't feel like he was reading. He was smooth, but obviously those jokes have been, they've been written. So
Submitted,
he
yeah,
he
written.
knew in advance who was about to roast him, right? So like
Do you think he knew the jokes?
I don't know if he knew the jokes, but like and so that because I feel like that kind of ruins the fun
The
of it.
fun, yes.
But some of his jokes were a response to other people's jokes that they just gave. So
Maybe he
either
came up
either
with
they
those on the
gave
fly, bro.
either they gave him those jokes or he had those jokes locked and loaded, or which is more likely is your point that he is very talented and he's funny and he had those jokes off the top of the dome along with the other ones that were written.
They're already there. Yeah, my boy Tom out there spicing it up.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
out there spicing it up.
See, I'm fucked up, bro. I'll be trying to figure out how the sausage is made. You know what I mean? No, don't look at me like that, man.
What?
Like,
Hey, bro. You good?
you never heard that
Hey,
saying?
you've had a long day.
Bro, have you never heard how the sausage is made?
No, I got context clues of what you're saying. I've never heard that, but
It's a peek
that is,
behind the curtain.
yeah, I know. I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I understood what you were saying,
Method
but
to the madness.
there you go.
The magic trick. The trick behind the magic.
The method to the madness, bro. Yes, I got you. But the
Oh,
peek behind the curtain and how the sausage is made is like I just
bro, you got to get your mind out the gutter, man. What's going on in Detroit?
nothing,
What
bro.
the, what the hell is going on in Detroit, man?
I
Jeez
just feel like there's
Louise.
better words you could use. But keep going, bro. Keep going. What would you do? What was that?
I mean, I just wanted to put that out there that I'm that guy, man. And
You don't like surprises.
no, I feel like I mean, did I ruin the roast for you?
No.
Knowing that they were reading off the teleprompter.
No.
Like if you were watching that with me last night, like I would have told you that like the first thing. Oh, this guy's reading. That's how they're getting it done. We would have probably like Tom already had these jokes. He already knew who.
Nah, I
who
wouldn't have
was.
done it because, like I said, he had a genuine reaction watching them. It wasn't like, it was pretty genuine. You can't like just have a reaction on some of those jokes. Like some of those jokes, like were pretty like good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the OJ, the
Sure.
Aaron Hernandez one.
Oh,
That was
some of these jokes were crazy, bro. Bro, there were some jokes that were like, I don't know if that's a joke. Like that shit is like, it was like taken really far.
Hey, the Kim K one, she talking about what? She talking about her dad who's gone, and what's that OJ who's gone. It's like, whoa, hey, bro,
Oh, there were multiple jokes about Hernandez. Multiple jokes about
he
Hernandez.
just catching strays.
Catching strays.
I mean, maybe, bro. I don't know.
All right, maybe not. Maybe not. Also, the 9/11 joke was crazy. That was like, there's towing the line there.
Towing the line, bro.
Towing the line. I guess those
But
moments. I guess what those moments are really for more than anything is just like to force us all to take a step back and not take things so seriously. You know, it is
well,
a roast. That is a moment for jokes to fly and things
correct.
for people not to take it super seriously. But it's just interesting in that 3 hours that we can like excuse all of those things and then go back outside of it and like get mad when somebody says that, insert whatever somebody says and they
I
get
mean, bro, I feel like
up over.
people do that every day though in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I would hate for somebody to get my phone. I was. What- What's going on in my group chat? Like what the guys say, just like this the stuff the guys say is so like obviously all it's all jokes. Like, but it's just like you're like you can't even keep up with like it's like a roast all the time. So it's like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't every obviously everybody's playing. If they those people like really outwardly felt the way about certain stuff and but like you know the world nowadays nothing can be funny. If you say a joke then it's obviously awesomely true. Like it's just like crazy. That's what I appreciated about it is like real comedy is coming out and like saying things and making jokes and putting light on certain situations that might not have
Hmm.
light on them and trying to bring some light to them in a certain way. Maybe it's comedy, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah,
whatever.
it's fair.
But people just so damn sensitive now in 2024. It's crazy. It is wild.
So you got some crazy shit on your phone, huh?
I just got funny stuff in there, bro. It's. I have a funny group of friends. You are included in such friends. We've talked about some funny stuff in our group chat, and so yeah, like yeah, I'm gonna be that friend. So if you're gonna try to incriminate me, I'm just gonna bring you down
God damn.
yeah, we're gonna bring you right in the mud. This is a dirty fight.
That's
We're
not
gonna go
even what
right
I
the.
was trying to do. I wasn't even trying to do that. Oh,
Like, yeah, bro. You know. Caroline too. She knows. We've all indulged in some funny conversations.
it
A
goes down in
roast,
the group chat.
a roast in the group chat.
It goes down in the group chat. Would you ever, speaking of crazy things on your phone, would you ever leak one of those crazy things to further your agenda?
No, nah, it's not worth it, man. I mean, people who do it. I mean, I guess it's made a lot of people famous, and some people have done it when they're already famous, which is crazy to me. But I would never do it. Would you?
Leak a nude?
Yeah, bro. If
Uh, no, I wouldn't do that.
that wasn't specifically what I was talking about, but I was just talking about that. That's definitely not what I was talking about going on in our group chat, y'all. The Lincoln dude is wild. I was just talking about text
Hey,
messages,
man. Hey,
some funny stuff we might have said.
bro, can you catch on to my bridge to our next topic?
I know where you're
Catch
bridging this,
my, catch
bro.
my bridge to the next
I
topic. Okay?
understand, and that's what I said. That's why I said what I said. Some people are already famous and push their agenda way too far, leaking nudes.
Right.
I know where you're going. I
You-
was picking up what you were putting down, brother.
We got to bring the people with us, man.
Hey, man, hey,
The people
I
aren't.
just
in our group chat, in our production meetings, man. We got to bring him with us.
I understand. I just didn't want them thinking in our group chat, specifically our crazy thing that we were saying. And I said no, and you said leak a nude. I was like, no, bro,
Nah, bro. Nah, the craziest shit that you've ever said in the group chat was asking about favorite funeral songs. What's your top? what's your what's your top three funeral?
top three favorite funeral songs.
It's like, bro, what? That's so crazy.
That's coming up on our next show, so we need to get the people ready.
That's such a
Hey,
crazy thing
comment
to
some
think
of your
about.
favorite funeral songs because I'm getting mine off next show. We're gonna talk about our top three favorite funeral songs.
The fact that you could ever be in a funeral and then a song come on and you be like, "Damn, this my shit right here."
It's the one, bro. It's the one you know all your aunties gonna cry to. Shout out to all the aunties out there. You know they all gonna get up. You know they all gonna dance around the church. Oh, all that's gonna happen. Every woman in the church does it. When that those specific songs. There are a couple songs. I mean, even there's some songs up there that I tear up. You know what I'm saying?
Keep making me dance, waving my hands. It won't be no threats. Kendrick or Drake?
Yeah.
Who you got? Who you like?
Oh, I got Kendrick, bro. I enjoyed. I felt like this is where I stand. I got Kendrick just because I like the songs more and the way he dropped was more strategic. I don't think either one of them are telling truths about each other that like that we can prove. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's just a bunch of he say she say until anybody can prove anything, and it is what it is. Whatever. But I like the way Kendrick dropped his songs better.
Kendrick's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, because last show I had listened to Kendrick. I've listened to them all up to this point. And you know me, Deej. I am a Drizzy fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Drake fan.
Yes.
And I believe that Kendrick Lamar has demolished this man in this beef.
Yeah.
I think that Drake finally met his match. I don't think that Drake will uh like this won't be what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. It's not
No.
gonna be that. It's not gonna be what Jay-Z did to Nas with and Jay-Z never didn't really, plummet Nas's career the way that 50 did Ja. I don't think it'll happen like that. But I think that Kendrick Lamar has permanently stained Drake's career from here going forward.
Yeah.
I think in my mind, in my eyes, I don't know if I can look at Drake or listen to his music in the same way without hearing Kendrick Lamar's voice in the back of my head talking about how Drake's a colonizer. I don't know, man.
Hey,
Ed not had some good shit, bro. It was good.
that part was crazy, right?
Oh, the whole Atlanta thing, yeah, it was how he tied that together, and not just artfully tied it together in like the lyrical mastery, but also to make it a club banger. Like I could dance to that. Yeah, it's a mustard beat,
I
LA
was like,
shit.
oh
Like I'm two stepping to that.
man. I was like, as soon as I heard it, I said, it's a mustard bee. I turned the phone off. I didn't even want to listen. I said, it's a mustard bee. I was like, oh my God. I was like, he's about to go crazy. I turned the phone back on and say he's going crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I know
hey,
that you're that you're all on up to date on this beef because
correct.
you're more up to date on it than I was last week. But from my sources, and this is what everybody's saying, is that when Kendrick dropped Euphoria, he had foreshadowed that he had uh, that OVO was working for him.
Correct.
Drake had a rat in the organization,
Yes.
and then so when Drake came and dropped Family Matters, the reason that Kendrick was able to drop Meet the Grams 15 minutes later is that somebody from Drake's camp had leaked Family Matters to him, which allowed him to prepare the response. and so then
Right.
you have these two, like, what do you call those shows, sitcom like related titles and clear like response back to back. And I think Kendrick definitely had the upper hand there. But then what I thought was funny though was how Drake on the Heart Part Six, tried to come back and say that he actually curated the rat and fed Kendrick the information about the 11-year-old daughter or whatever. I think that was a straight up lie.
That's a lie.
I think I don't,
It's a lie.
bro. The way I'm thinking about, I think that like I think Drake was like, damn. I think there was a lot going on. First of all, which one of y'all told Kendrick about this song? Which one of y'all the rat in this room right here? Number one. Number two, how am I about to respond to this Meet the Grams? Like, there's a lot to think about. And the response is like, of make everyone believe that you actually fed him the information, that you did it on purpose, just seems like such like a chat GPT question. It's like, just explain the situation. Like, if I'm in a rap beef and my opponent knew what I was going to drop and foreshadowed the rap, what should I do? And ChatGPT respond like, the first thing, act like you fed him the information on purpose.
Hey, the crazy part is, like, if you was gonna feed somebody that type of information, you gonna document that. Like, that's what Charlamagne said earlier today was completely correct because he was like, you would document it. Like, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm throwing that shit right in your face when I say, "Ha, I got you, you dumbass." Like, it ain't gonna take me no days to make no song. I'm putting that video up, like, of me purposely sending you all this information.
Yeah.
Like there was a, like you said, there was a sense of panic because there was like, oh, where's my 11-year-old daughter? Like there wasn't like, ha ha, I told you that. Like no, he waited for the internet to curate a story. I feel like, and then he was like, oh yeah, I can roll with this one. Like you said, it's like a Chat GPT question. It's like, all right, let me see what the internet's saying. Let me see what. Okay, let me put this out. Yeah, yeah, all right, bet. Yeah, I sent him that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he got that from my dad. He got the suitcase from my pops. Like, oh yeah. No, I sent the suitcase to my pops. This and the third. That's why he was able to. Like, it's just like crazy. I'm like, bro, that's the biggest lie ever.
Yeah, I wasn't buying it. I'm not buying it.
No, bro. And and I get why you had to lie. Shit, you had to be quick on your feet, but you could have came up with a better lie than like I fed him the information, and then have all your homeboys tweet out that he did that like, nah, he took the bait. This and the third, blah blah blah. Done that? Fuck no, man. Because if again, if you knew it was a rat, you fed him the information, you wouldn't have dropped that song, or you would have had a song immediately right after he dropped too, right
Right.
after you. You would have made
Right.
two songs,
Right.
knowing that I'm feeding him this, and I'm about to watch. I'm about to landslide this nigga.
Right.
Like, instead, that's what happened to you. That, that is what
Yeah.
happened. You
Yeah.
drowned out everything you put out, just drowning it out, just like damn.
Where I feel like Drake showed his cards that this was actually that this is a lie is that on his story he posted like a mirror pic,
Oh
and
yeah,
on the caption in the story it was like, oh, so like, where is this 11-year-old daughter, like
yeah.
like these guys are in shambles or something like that, like basically like trying to say to everybody like, yo,
Like they lying. Like
this is
yeah,
a
they
lie.
lying.
But like, if you fed the information, then you
You
wouldn't.
wouldn't have even have to say that.
Yeah.
He playing with us like we stupid, bro. Like he's playing with the world like we stupid.
Like,
People
you
gonna let him.
stupid, huh?
Like,
Damn.
yeah,
True.
bro. And people gonna let him, bro. And that's why when people like, bro, it's 20 versus one. I'm like, y'all don't understand. Bro, play in our face every time. I'm not saying nothing bad about bro because he's an amazing artist. But he drowned out anybody who's ever tried to beef with him by just doing some shit to the masses. And this time, Buddy just cut all that access off every time. Every time he tried to release something to the masses, Buddy released something. He just released something. Just released something like he cut it off. Like it's the first time he has it. He's been boxed in. Like
You got
he
boxed.
can't just make a club bop and get out of this one. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like that's usually what happens. Like and everybody's like, oh, it's 20 versus 120. I'm like, that's what you kind of gotta do the first time to even put him in a box because he just drowned everybody out by making a club. And even if the song's not better, the words he's saying not true, whatever it is, we all gonna dance to it. Like, like we all go bop to it. We gonna play it in the club and sing the lyrics. So he win. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so it just be what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like what are you supposed to do, man? Yeah, I bet you Meek Mill wish he had 20 people when he jumped out there.
Yeah. Drake put Meek Mill down for a couple of years. He did.
Back to back, Dumpy and back to back. He went crazy.
Yeah, K Dot, man. I've went back and I've started to listen to Mr. Morale. I'm re-listening. I have a newfound, not a newfound respect, but just a redeemed respect and admiration for the artist that Kendrick is. At the point that he could just make a banger that we can all bob our head to and listen to whenever he wants, whenever he so pleases. He could cook it up and you know
Yeah, he just don't.
but he doesn't do that. He makes
Mm-mm.
music for us to listen to make us think, make us reflect on our lives. Like he's making deeper music. So it made me appreciate that about him. Deej, we got some high quality questions for you.
Mm, mm. Okay.
You ready to go there?
Yeah, I'm excited about this. What we got?
As let's give the audience some context. The group chat feels like it is necessary now as Deej is in a new city. He's in Detroit, which is actually his longtime favorite metropolitan city, and he has fans out there who want to get to know him. And the group chat has no better way to do that than a series of high quality questions. If you put out an album, what would you call it?
Ooh, the Gravy Times.
Gravy Times.
But it'd be like a newspaper. It'd be like a newspaper. It'd be like the Gravy Times. Instead of the New York Times, the Gravy Times. It'd be like me on the stage rapping. But
Ooh,
ooh,
that's
I
fire.
might recreate. Nah, I ain't gonna do Dr. King like that. I was about to say I might recreate the Million Man March, but I'm rapping though. That's my album cover.
It's tight. The whole city of Detroit behind you.
Ooh, going crazy.
The Gravy Times. What's something you hate that everyone else seems to love?
Like ready-made food, like people gonna kill me on it. Chipotle, like what's that Kava, any of those places.
Chipotle.
Yeah, I'm not like a
You
fan.
don't
I
like
don't think
Chipotle?
I like Qdoba more than Chipotle. If I'm gonna go to one, Qdoba's it. And like the only foods I like accept like that, like I think should be made that way, are like the Chinese food in the mall, or like when you go to like a cafeteria style restaurant like K&W or like J&S. I don't know if I don't know if y'all had those when you was from, but where I was from, you go in there and somebody auntie probably cooking, and it's some like smothered chicken or like chicken fried steak or like Salisbury steak and like stuff like that with some like greens and like yeah, and like yams and then like all types of sides and then you get a what's the name at the end. You can get a dessert and usually water and sweet tea is free, but you have to pay for other sodas and stuff like that. We got those back in Greensboro, and so like those are the only two places I accept that way. Or the only couple places I accept that way. Like Chinese food for sure. I'm addicted to mall Chinese food. Like I get it every time I go. I'm not going to the mall without getting it. So that's it, really. I don't. Yeah.
There was a point in that whole explanation. It was like a couple items after smothered chicken, where you took this like pause and a swallow, and it felt like you were like getting hungry in that exact moment.
I was just thinking about all the stuff I used to get when my pops used to take me there, and I got to go home this weekend. So I'm thinking about if either one of those places are open, I'm gonna have to Google and see, and then try to get up there. I got to get up there because, man, that's some good eating, boy.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding.
Mm. What's a weird food combination you actually like?
I like watermelon with anything. A lot of times when I'm back home, my mom's like, she'll make like fried pork chop sandwiches, put some mayonnaise on the sandwich, fried pork chops with some mac and cheese and watermelon. Yeah, that was,
Dang.
yeah, super black meal. Hella black.
Hella black. Good shit, man. That's good shit.
That's just gas though, dog. That's
All right, man.
some white bread. Oh my god.
Which actor would you cast to play your part in the TV version of your life?
I mean, I would cast Chris Brown if I was doing a movie in my life.
Breezy.
Yeah, Chrissy Breezy, man. Because, we similar. We got the same dance moves. We like the same complexion. We can sing. We both play multiple sports. He's from Virginia. I'm one state over in Carolina. You know what I'm saying? That's about all the similarities. That's about it.
It's
Uh,
there.
it's hard cut off.
Hard line in the sand.
Hard cut off right there. But, mm, you know, maybe like I feel like you know what I'm gonna say. Idris Elba or like
Who, Paperboy?
I fuck with Paperboy. He, I hate that everybody always say I look like bro. It really kills me. But he's a good actor, so it's cool. I actually had a drunk white kid one time come up to me, and it was kind of crazy because he just started rapping in my face. He was drunk as hell. And he just starts going, paper boy, all about my paper boy. I said, I want to smack this motherfucker. But I just laughed at him because it was some funny shit. It was good, bro. He was drunk. I was a little swizzer, you know what I'm saying? So I laughed. But man, that shit was crazy.
So,
Cause
Deej, the craziest part is even that mannerism right there where you just went like this and said, I just wanted to slap this dude. Like that was very Paperboy-ish, right?
facts,
That,
boy.
that
That's
would
how I be
probably been
feeling.
his response.
Nah, bro. I watched that show. I watched that movie, bro. I mean that show, bro, and I understand. Like I understand why people think that. I get it.
What's a TV show or movie you're embarrassed to admit you love?
I love like all the. I mean, I'm not embarrassed about none of them. Like Bring It On, like what's the name? Bring It On, like Lizzie McGuire movie, Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls was bomb,
Cheetos.
fire movie. Um, I ain't embarrassed about none of the movies that I liked. I mean, there's some movies that people like that I think are stupid, but I think all the movies that I liked, there's a reason I liked them. I thought they were pretty good shows. No, I mean I watch pretty normal shows, bro. I'm not like addicted to reality TV, but I will say one of my favorite shows of all time is Flavor of Love, and I mean I don't got no like Flavor Flav was hilarious. He's so funny, bro. So
Who's
funny. Think about
your favorite
people
girl?
was really up there fighting over Flavor Flav, bro. Like it's just crazy to me. It's wild. It's hilarious.
Who is your celebrity crush?
I don't have one currently. I had a bunch when I was younger, like Megan Good, Tracy Ellis Ross. I was a Gabby fan too. And then, as I got older, oh, Alicia Keys was fired. As I got, yeah, I used to think Gabby was fine. I mean, I still think Gabby's a beautiful woman. But I also used to have a crush on Amber Rose until she did the whole head tat thing. I wasn't. Then that kind of went out the window.
Oh, wonder what she's doing.
She still got that head tat. I mean, the whole everything was thrown off, bro. It was just. I mean, it's cool. It's different strokes for different folks. That just was the one that took me out before head tat.
If you could live anywhere besides Detroit in the whole wide world, where would it be?
Saint Tropez
Ooh, where's that at?
in the south of France. Yeah, bro. It's pretty. Like it's super nice down there.
Globe Ultras out there. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
No, I mean I've been. It's really nice. They got
Oh
Michelob
yeah,
Ultras.
oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
bro. It's nice. But it's like You obviously got to have a good amount of bread to be able to stay there for. But I mean, if I got options, I'm gonna stay out there, and it's really low key living too, though. Like it's like beach life living, but like a lot of nice stuff. Like it's so I was like, all right, I can take me and rock out there, vibe out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, goddamn, it's good. It's good getting to know you, Deej.
Hey man, hey, 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 hey,
Keep
hey.
waving my hands and knee dancing. It won't be no threat.
It's a banger, bro. Hey, it's good to get. Hey man, I'm happy that the people now know me. Um, if you see me and you want to ask a question, ask it. Ask something else. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking, man.
And if you don't have any questions for Deej, just you can always start rapping to him. Just go up and start rapping.
Just start rapping. Hey, I promise you, I'm gonna look at you so confused. If you just start rapping, I'll be like, hey, I might fuck with it though. It might be fire.
Could be
And if
fun.
it's fire, I'm gonna let you know. But if it's whack, I'm gonna walk off for show. You like what I did right there?
Mm.
Man.
Appreciate you, Deej.
Appreciate you too, buddy. It was good catching up, man. I'll see you next week.
See you next week, brother. Actually, see you this weekend. Talk about this when we get off
Oh, nice.
this recording. Till next time, y'all. Peace.